I'll be honest, my perspective on microshading business entirely changed when I traveled to China. It felt like stepping into the origin of global brands. Now, this is where things got interesting. I started noticing that the same supplier was producing what looked like the same product, but with completely different levels of quality. At first glance, everything looks very identical. But when you pay attention, the finishing, the material, the packaging, even the weight and the feel. So naturally, I asked why. The answer was simple, actually almost too simple. Different markets, different requirements. Let's talk about European markets for a second. Products made for Europe are just not better. They are designed with very specific expectations. The finishing extremely refined. Materials must be consistent, and the products are built to last. In other words, premium is not a guess, it is actually a decision. And then when it comes to packaging, my oh my. Honestly, the packaging surprised me the most. Because sometimes what makes a product feel premium is how it's presented. Clean, precise, well finished. Packaging builds trust instantly. Before even someone uses the product, they're already judging it. But here is the biggest lesson I took home. Suppliers are capable of producing at many different levels. The real question is, what level are you asking for? This trip helped me understand that growth in business isn't just about finding better suppliers. It's about becoming the kind of client who understands quality and is ready to build at that level. And trust me, once you see it, you can't unsee it. If you found this helpful, share it with someone building a brand and let me know. Would you choose premium or just good enough? If you want the best, ask for the best and be ready to spend on the best. Otherwise, everything is on the market. When it came to pigments, most people call it ink. Different inks or pigments are made for different markets. China makes pigments for different types of markets. It's what you're looking for that you're going to get. In the discussions I had, I found out that the pigments that are premium are mainly targeting the European market. For countries that are not so keen on the standards of pigment, almost every pigment can be imported or sold. I went on to inquire if the different inks are not going to bring different results. And the answer was, definitely, the results are going to be different. Because different ingredients are put in the different pigments. At the end of the day, premium is premium. It's then that I understood that a country has a lot to do with what comes into the market, in what actually is used in different salons, parlors, microshading spas. Because if any kind of pigment can make it onto a shelf in our spas in Africa or in Uganda, then imagine what kind of eyebrows or semi-permanent makeup is being done on people in our countries. I now know that standardization is very, very important because at the end of the day, most people buy cheaper, and yet cheaper actually comes with so many side effects when it comes to skin and health. All these discussions need to continue because at the end of the day, our voices matter, especially in spaces where products are being made for people of color, especially people that cannot afford premium products.